another.
Okay. Welcome to the English Premier League bitches. Currently at the Premier League game of Fulham and the Bolton Wanderers, and it's as action-packed as ever. It's going off. Bennett and the ball's flying around and play for Fulham between 1976 and 1978, and as one of the true all-time greats of the game, he will be sadly missed. Please, ladies and gentlemen, turn off your mobile phone while we observe a minute's silence in remembrance of George Best.
Here we have some out of work Santa Clauses. I'll give them a few tips on why they probably don't have any work. But first of all, the beard, need a few guts. Got to exchange the Nike Airs for some boots. Here's the Santa Clauses here. What's your names?
My name is Santa Claus number 1.
Santa Claus number 1 and now
Santa Claus number 2.
number 2 and
Simon.
Simone.
A little bit different, you know.
Yeah.
You want to be a Santa Claus, but he can't.
You guys look like you need a bit of work.
Maybe.
Probably put a bit of weight or something.
That's normal. Hey, ciao. Hey, Australia rules.
Australia is good, huh? These boys are from Canada, Quebec, is it?
No, Canada.
Canada, just Canada.
Yeah, just Canada.
Quebec.
It's crazy.
I'll have a photo with the Santa Claus boys. Thank you very much.
Fun. Ciao.
Have a nice evening, man.
Thank you very much. Hopefully you have a good time there. This statue of this gentleman here is statue of Horatio Nelson, Lord Nelson as is commonly known as. A pretty accurate description there of him, as seen in this statue here. He's lost his arm. He lost his arm in a battle. Lord Nelson was an admiral in the Royal Navy, and he's a national hero here in England because he took on Napoleon's navy around the area of Trafalgar near Spain, and defeated Napoleon, which ended Napoleon's dreams of conquering England. So he's become a national hero, and they made this statue of him here on Corvus column here, Nelson's column, and this square here is known as Trafalgar Square. They've named it after the battle which Lord Nelson won for England. It's a major square in London, and it's world famous. Denny Panther's here on a tour. This is Downing Street, not your ordinary Downing Street. This street here is situated number 10 Downing Street, the British Prime Minister's official residence. Behind these fortified gates, that's number 10 Downing Street, just over there. The British Prime Minister's residence. It's a normal street, but during the years they've obviously closed it off for security concerns, and it's like a fortress. Mr. Blair, I presume, is somewhere in there. And just outside here you got just people protesting. These here are from Uganda, protesting about something. The siege is innocent. Stop Saddam Hussein in Uganda. I'm not sure sure what that's supposed to mean. Just explained the problem here by this gentleman here. Basically, it's an opposition leader that's been imprisoned in Uganda by the autocratic leader there. He's been in power for 20 years and he's imprisoned the leader, opposition leader, 2 weeks ago. Basically, he doesn't want to relinquish his power on the country, and the people aren't happy because he's not doing a good job. All the aid money and all the country's earning money are just going to his pocket and not the country's pocket at all. Currently here on the water's edge on the famous Thames River here in London. The river just runs through whole of London City. Standing currently on Westminster Bridge. In the distance there is the London Eye, building for the Millennium celebrations. You can take a tour up in those capsules and spins you around over a magnificent view of London, as they tell me. And we come here to another big London or a famous London monument, Big Ben. It's been keeping accurate time here in London for many hundreds of years, and it's still ticking away, the old Big Ben. This church here now is Wentz. It's a bit cold, just tongue twisting myself. Westminster Abbey. It's probably one of the most important buildings religious-wise here in England, and in architecture as well. It's a place where kings of England and queens were coronated. It started off with William the Conqueror to the present-day Queen Elizabeth II. Only a few kings haven't been coronated here, and also a burial place for important people in British society, and monarchs are also buried in this church. The previous footage was secret footage of the tombs here before I got busted and had my camera confiscated. But anyway, it's more like a cemetery inside than a church. It's got a lot of notable people, a lot of kings, queens, and people who have done served the British country or British Empire. The most recent one I saw there was 96, buried there, the creator of a jet engine. It's got absolutely everyone, kings, earls, lords, viscounts, anyone who's probably had money or done something for British people is buried inside. Something's going on here, I don't know what it is, but it looks pretty important. There's always something important or ceremonial happening here in England, and I just can't keep up to date with it. Here's one of them. This bloke's crying about something, I'm not sure what. And then he's got the film crew there. Wouldn't have a clue. Wouldn't have a clue. Well, I've just found out what this is about. It's about MSRA, is that right? Okay. It's
I don't know because it's not.
this is about the bug in the hospitals called the MSRA that people are dying of in Britain, and this is sort of just like a innocent sort of memorial here where if anyone's dying innocently they come lay wreaths for them and stuff, and these here are family members of victims who have died in regards to this bug.
Where are you from? Australia?
Australia.
Whereabouts?
Sydney. Yeah. I've just been told by, what's your name?
Jazz.
Jazz.
Local photographer.
A local photographer.
Not local to here, I wish.
She just told me the whole story here, and that lady over there, there's some loonies here. The one with a black handbag there, she's come here because her dog's died of MSRA, so she's come to lay a wreath for him as well. Fucking kidding me. Fuck me. Anyway, MSRA. I'm out of here. That building there that's attached to the Big Ben is the House of Parliament. Where all British MPs, the Prime Minister, meet to discuss laws, legislations, or running of a country. Parliament building. We've got some hippie thing here opposite the Parliament building. Something protesting or whatever. So go check it out. This bloke here is all day protest. He just has his back towards the Parliament because he's been here without any he's been here illegally without being given any citizenship or anything, and he wants asylum, you know. Underground. Take photos of it and all.
computer at home?
A computer?
Yeah.
Yes, I do. Yeah. Yes. This is Rufy. She's my tour guide here. Is this the internet? Oh, okay.
Hello, Australia. Check our
What's-
site.
Okay, that's you at the front there, is it?
Yeah, forget me. Check our website. Yeah, here Australia. This is what you need to see. Here.
Okay. And what's this website about? Well, Brian, is it?
No, it's
Brian?
not. It's
You
about-
find out if you're
It's not about me. It's about everybody but me.
Yeah. But like, what's on the website here?
It's about love and it's about peace and it's about justice for all and it's about stop pushing the little black buggers over the cliffs and pretending that they're not humans. Britain, that's what we did.
Yeah.
That's what we did earlier. Here's Australia. Here's one we cooked earlier.
Yeah.
We've done it around the world, haven't we?
Yeah.
And now there's a big argument in America as to whether or not the Aborigines should have their land and we did it. We created that mess, didn't we? It's easy to make a mess, but it's hard to clean it up. isn't
That's
it?
right. That's right.
Good idea is don't make the mess in the first place. And clean as you go. Clean as you go.
And are you
And
going into
respect.
Parliament? Are you?
And respect. Respect. I tell you what, those little black fellas, you stick me or you in the bush, how long will we last? Eh?
We'll last 5 minutes.
What tough little buggers, eh?
Yeah.
Tough. And we pretend that they're sort of less human than us because they don't have all our so-called trappings of civilization.
Yeah.
But those can go in 5 minutes. Take away the gas, take away the fuel.